I'm not so perfect, baby, yeah, you are. Come right, come right.
How's it going, everyone? In the background here is just some footage from my YouTube live stream. I've switched over to YouTube a little bit, just because I post more on there, so it makes a little bit more sense to stream on there. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Rev 2 lately,
Oh shit.
with my friends and by myself in the
Oh, you
beginner
made it.
lobbies, and I've really sort of ended up on Johnny, I think. I was having some trouble picking a character, um, but I went ahead and went with Johnny because I think he's the most fun, and he has obviously he's really hard.
Whoa.
A lot of people have told me that
Started
he's
so
very hard,
well,
and
man.
I should maybe
Started
start
so
with Kai
well.
or something.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
I think that playing him makes me want to play the game more, right? Sort of that factor of play what you think is fun because it's gonna make you want to play the game more, and that's how it's working out for me. Sorry if the quality's a little bad. The VOD is like 2 hours, and I couldn't download the whole thing, just because it's a massive file. So I'm just sort of recording the screen. Anyways, I made a document here of things that I'm trying to learn on Johnny, and I have labeled it Johnny Progression. So it's just a running list of things that I'm learning and that I'm writing down and trying to implement. First and foremost, I'm trying to learn the stance cancels. So the miss cancel, which you can do pretty much every normal. You can cancel into his miss stance and then cancel the stance, so that you're still plus, right? I can do it to an extent on
Oh
six heavy
wow.
slash.
Can't hit that.
So six heavy slash, and then you cancel it into the stance, to keep yourself plus, and to keep pressure in the corner. That, from what I understand, that's what I understand. But I was told that you can cancel every normal, right? You can cancel pretty much every normal into that stance. It's just the faster ones are a little harder, and I just gotta practice doing it quick.
Oh shit.
Another thing, you probably aren't going to see that in this VOD either because it's something that I'm still working on, and at this point I didn't really have it like that. Um, and then another thing I'm working on is throw into coin. So you'll see me throw a few times. I have a lot of trouble getting the throw out. If you have some tips on that, it'd be very much appreciated because you'll see me dash up here and go to throw someone, and then I'll just get like a heavy slash, and then I'll just be super negative right in their face, which is an issue, but I'm sure I can work it out. I think if I dash into it, then like tap back maybe, and then do the throw, it'll probably help. So I'll try that. I've also learned some of my pokes. So 6H is a good poke, 2S, and then slash, as well as some other ones. But those are my main ones that I'm working with right now. And as well as the what is it? The 5K Gatling,
Wash.
in so 5K slash into 2D, and then into coin. That's also another string that I'm working with, to sort of get used to. And then 5K into 5H I think is a good ground string. I read his dust loop and it said that that's a decent ground string to use. Um, Another thing you'll see is I'll get the level 2, and then I'll throw the level 2 Mistfinder, the mid one, and it'll go tumbling. And then, you can do the double dash into 6K because you'll do the two dashes, cover that space. Then the 6K will pull you forward, and then you'll knock them up off the ground into, your normal air combo. But sometimes you'll see me get the level 2, the tumble, and then I won't get the follow up. And it's just because I don't think I'm dashing fast enough or I'm not mashing it fast enough, or my 6K timing's a little too late. I think that could be it too. So another thing I'm working on that I'm aware of. Um, and then using the coins as projectiles. Even though there's 8 coins on the screen, to me that didn't seem like a lot until I started playing, and I realized how much, how fast the rounds can be, or how fast 99 seconds will fly by. So I've started using the coins as sort of projectiles to stop pressure or to stuff approaches, or maybe even anti-air sometimes if they're really close and they're dashing, air dashing. So I found a lot of uses for the coins, but if you have any more, please let me know. And then I put here misfinder cancel the 6H, but obviously you can misfinder cancel everything, so that's something I'm working on as well.
Fuck.
And then obviously I'm just working on general execution. The movement in this game is not like anything I've played before. The closest thing would be Dragon Ball, but even that is a little easier than what we're doing here. And it's sort of showing in, I think my movement and my anti-airs are pretty weak in this game so far. As far as I know, Johnny's anti-airs are like down heavy slash, so 2H basically. Um, and then 6K, but 6K pulls you forward, so I don't tend to use it as much. And then the low misfinder, or the, I guess you would say the punch misfinder. So 236P. That one anti-airs, and then obviously 6P. But 6P is, for some reason, the timing for me is very hard to get. If you have any advice on that too, like just the timing 6P to catch an air dash, that's what I'm having issues with, is catching air dash. Um, but obviously that just comes with time. And then some goals that I'm setting, playing Rev 2. I just want to familiarize myself with the general gameplay mechanics at this point. I'm not really looking to obviously win tournaments and stuff like that. The game is reaching its end with Strive coming out. So I just want to get familiar with how it plays and the speed of it, as well as the movement and all the blitz and the Roman canceling and all that, before Strive drops, because I think that obviously all that stuff is going to carry over, as well as the execution, because Johnny's execution I think is very steep. I'm learning that, and obviously if I'm able to play him at a decent level, then when the game comes out, I'll be able to play anybody at a decent level. If the game is similar to this one in any way. I think that's it. Oh, and also inputting supers off of normals, because I think Johnny's is a quarter circle forward and half circle back. I have a lot of trouble buffering that. So that's also something else to work on, is inputting super, regularly. You'll see, because you can see my hitbox inputs at the bottom. You'll see they're very sloppy right now. And that's because I don't really understand, the buffer timing I'm still working on. And also the flawless blocking is something you'll see me mashing a lot. So I'll be holding down back and then sort of tapping two buttons, because I don't want to hold it so my meter drains, but I want to still be flawless blocking. And I think that's the correct way to do it, but I'm not 100% sure. Also, just blocking, so the perfect timing one, something I haven't really gotten into yet, but obviously that is going to be something difficult. I'll have to learn quick. Um, and then the weight classes with the combos, you'll see right there, I just tried to do Johnny's combo, and I dropped it because I guess my jump arc, I did a neutral jump instead of a forward jump. I think that was it. But I quickly learned that some combos don't work on all characters. Like sometimes if you're playing, like I was playing against a Potemkin, and I do like 6K into like mid-air kick or whatever it is, right? Mid-air kick to like slash, but against the heavier characters, you have to put a punch in there to, I guess, get them higher or something. So you have to sort of put a punch, and then you do your kick slash, and then you jump cancel, kick slash, heavy slash, and into misfinder or whatever. So just figuring out little nuances like that, and figuring out how my recovery options and obviously that kind of stuff is coming with time. I did the universal tutorial, most of it. It's just a lot to learn all at once, like all in one sitting to do that entire thing and then try and retain all of it. So I did most of it, and then I sort of retained this important things, and I'm trying to implement that into my game. But I'll obviously have to go back and take a look at it again. Yeah. Anyways, I think that's it for real this time. So if you enjoyed, please consider subscribing, leaving a like. If you have any advice, please contact me through the YouTube comments, on Twitter, on Reddit, whatever social media you prefer, and I'll definitely have some time to read it and respond. Oh, I also have a Discord. I'll link it in the description if you want to join the Discord and talk about the game or whatever game you're playing.